Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 8th to the 14th. This is for Virgo and Virgo rising. We're going to jump right into it. This is the big week, Virgo. Oh my goodness, we're here April 8th. We have the new moon total solar eclipse in Aries. As I mentioned in my monthly forecast for you, it is very, very fiery. It is very like your passions transcendent. Okay. This is in Aries. All right. Aries' ruler is Mars. So I want you to take advantage of this and really set this course because this is a very transformative eclipse for you, Virgo. This is huge. This eclipse that's happening in Aries, on top of Venus being in Aries, on top of the North Node being in Aries, this is all in your 8th house of transformation, death and rebirth, life cycles. Also, a lot of other things. This is a time of, the 8th house is also intimacy. So there could be moments there, maybe exploring those areas in your life as well. The 8th house is other people's money, shared resources. So joint bank accounts, inheritance, investments. There's a lot here. But you're going to feel this transformative quality for you, Virgo, okay? Especially with this eclipse. It is really, again, very fiery, very dramatic. Just keep in mind, these are eclipses, these are game changers, and these are really powerful aspects that really do change your life. It really, remember, there are cycles. We're going through this really big cycle right now, so I want you to keep that in mind. The other thing I do want you to keep in mind is that your ruling planet, remember, Mercury, is retrograde in Aries. Okay. So you, out of all the signs, could have some moments with, people coming back. Mercury retrogrades are windows to the past. So a lot of people could be resurfacing around this time in a good way. It'll help you reassess things, reevaluate things. You may be reevaluating things regarding people in your life as well, maybe even past circumstances. And yes, old, former lovers and whatnot as well, because it is Mercury retrograde and Venus also being in Aries as well. Now, the other thing is on the 10th, I want you to pay attention to Wednesday. This is April 10th, Mars conjuncting Saturn. This is the reason why this is going to be a big thing. If you are here for partnerships, relationships, whether career, whether love, because of everything that I just said. Now you throw in Mars conjuncting Saturn, another powerful aspect that happens to be in Pisces, which rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Wow. Okay. So you could feel a big squeeze as, this is the two malefic planets getting together. Okay. They're going like, and so you could feel tested around a partnership relationship around this time. Okay. So just explore it. And remember, this is Saturn that tests you. Okay. Tests are tests because they're meant to be hard, right? So it's all about how you overcome it, how you work through those energies. And I want you to work through these energies. And I think that you may have this great moment of clarity because the day after on Thursday, Mercury Cazimi. Okay, this is when the sun conjuncts Mercury. Mercury is in the heart of the sun. That's why we call it a Cazimi. And so this is just having that light bulb moment, that moment of clarity, things that make sense to you now. Okay, a lot of it, remember, Mercury is retrograde, so it could still have to do with things from the past, but there's a lot of things you may pick up now. Okay, a lot of things that you may pick up now that you could have put to the side in the past. Maybe you working on something and you just got really busy, and now you're like, okay, I'm gonna put more attention into this. And if you do live in the US, it's taxes week, and the 8th house also does rule taxes. Okay, so there could be some, and if you're preparing them, oh my goodness, remember Mercury is retrograde, so triple check everything. Also, if you're planning to go see the eclipse, travel, okay? Remember, Mercury retrogrades, there's always like travel hiccups and delays. So if triple check everything, triple check, okay? So Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do this a little bit faster than normal because if you saw my monthly forecast, actually my live stream for April, I did say that I am leaving this week to go see my dad for his birthday. So rather than not doing your readings, I'm I didn't want to leave you hanging, so I'm still going to do your reading, but it's going to be a little bit faster than normal, which is why I'm talking a little bit faster than normal. Actually, normal speed. But anyway, let's get started, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, for April 8th to the 14th. This is again for Virgo and Virgo rising. If you want to read for your moon, your Venus, all those other placements, you are absolutely welcome to. So Virgo, let's do it. Woo. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Now, the other thing is, if you didn't see your March forecast, I do talk about these aspects a lot more there, okay? But just know this is going to be a fired up week. You're going to see a lot of things changing for you, but, a lot of money things too. The nodes are in the 2 money houses for you, Virgo, okay, for this year. All right, and then we do move into Taurus season, which is going to be a big thing. But anyway, let's see what's going on. And you're good. Okay, you're good. You don't even with me, Virgo. Don't even with me. You're good. You're good. Look at this. Speaking of money, wow. Okay, so Virgo, it looks like you may have already spent some time reconsidering things. Now, 7 of Pentacles, okay? So very interesting here. It came up in your past. Be very proud of yourself, okay? Be very proud of how far you've come. That's the first thing that I want you to know is you've put a lot of effort. And speaking of investments, right? The 8th house is investment. So what have you invested into right now? Okay. What have you invested into? Seems like there could have been a little bit of a pause. Maybe you are already reconsidering things, reevaluating things. Remember, Mercury did go retrograde on April 1st. So it's been there for a while, but take that moment now to reassess things, to, reevaluate things, see where you want to go moving forward. Okay. Because there is going to be a moment, and it can be career, it can be love. Just think about what you've invested in, because Pentacles, sure, a lot of this is going to resonate in terms of money. Remember, the 8th house is shared resources, like other people's money. But then we just came out of that full moon lunar eclipse in Libra that was in your 2nd house of salary. So a lot of money stuff happening for Virgos. But yeah, take that time. Take that time to think where you want to go moving forward. And when you do, wow. I got the wow. Listen, you get the wow. You got the Chariot in the heart of your spread. So boom, you're ready. This is moving forward. It's almost like you are going to be sitting on top of this eclipse and you are going to say, woo-hee, you got the lasso and everything. Anyway, this is great. This is moving forward from any obstacles that you have maybe had, challenges in the past, all of that. Okay. This is finding that willpower, that determination, that confidence to move forward and never looking back. I absolutely love this for you. Okay. And there's a sense of balance here. You see the 2 sphinxes. So it's almost like balancing those dualities in your life. Those, if you felt like there were different directions, opposing forces even that were happening in your life. It's like, now I'm going to take control. That's amazing. This is really great. You also have 6 of Cups in your challenge area though. So this is very interesting. It's almost like there is a sense of, when you look at your entire spread here, the fact that the biggest thing is, even though you are moving forward, keep your heart open, keep, the heart chakra. Don't be closed off. Okay. Don't be closed off this week. Okay. There may be a little bit of you being, in your head a little bit. Open up your heart, okay, because you didn't get any cups. The only cups that you got was in your challenge area, okay, and it's a 6 of Cups, which is all about harmony. All right, now the other thing, the biggest message coming through is that the retrograde that's happening, okay. People coming back. Maybe there's people you're thinking about. Having those nostalgic moments is going to be something that I want you to do in a positive way, okay? Because there's a huge difference between nostalgia and thinking of the past and being stuck in the past. So keep that in mind. This is a big heart of nostalgia, but again, it is in your challenge area. So there could be some things that do come up from the past that now you have to work with, but keep an open heart as you do so. Now, you also got the 7 of Wands. Wow. 777. 77777. Look at that. And this is the 7 is a lot of desire is in 7, but listen, you have the 7 of Wands now in your crown. So there is a part of you that may be in a place where yeah, you're putting yourself forward, and that's really great. Okay, this is a card of valor. Remember, I said in your monthly forecast, Aries is the I am, and so with all this Aries energy, it's putting yourself forward. But it seems like you are drawing a line in the sand for some things. Okay, but remember, keep your heart open too. Okay, keep your heart open too, and have those lines of communication open this week. That is going to be very important. There could be some miscommunication that does happen while Mercury is retrograde, but should that happen, don't be reactive, be responsive, okay? Because it will happen with Mercury retrogrades. But I do like that because it does say that when you look at the Seven of Wands with the Chariot here, and then I mean, come on, you got both the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You're good. But it is saying that it's almost like you're putting your foot down now and you're saying, nope, my way or the highway. But do it diplomatically with your heart open. All right. Now, Queen of Pentacles in the Rudier spread. Okay. This is really great because it's showing that part of you that you're really tapping into this week, that you may find yourself really feeling that nurturing side of you coming out. Remember, Virgos are, all about, they're selfless, right? They put so much effort and work into other people and making sure other people are happy as much as them. Now, Queen of Pentacles, she has this nurturing side to her, this maternal side to her that I really like, and she's a giver, okay? She's a giver. You can see her hands underneath the pentacle here, giving, okay? Unlike the King of Pentacles, his hand is on top of the pentacle, all right, owning his wealth. This is the richest queen, okay? So there is a sense of fertility and growth here as well because she has the ability to build the world that she wants, because she has resources to do so, but it includes a lot of other people. She's thinking of other people, her family, her kingdom, her empire, wherever that sits for you, but it's part of your path forward. All right, now, King of Pentacles in your future. Very amazing. I love the fact that you have the King of Pentacles in your future. Again, you have the King and the Queen. The difference between the kings and the queens, by the way, the kings, their powers, their energies are more external, whereas the queens, their powers and energies are more internal, okay? Now, the King of Pentacles, just like the Queen of Pentacles, by the way, a provider, big provider, but also, a big protector, okay? And he is the richest king, right? Again, owning his wealth. You're getting to a place where you're owning your wealth and where you have a say in, yep, I'm going to do this. This is, again, like my way. But this is really great. You've got so much money stuff here. There is moving into this abundance. He does hold the golden scepter. He's only one of two people actually in all of tarot that hold that golden scepter, okay? That creates this wealth and abundance. And you can't even distinguish his robe from the harvest. I mean, he's got a lot of money, all right? Now, if you're not here for money, but it looks like a lot of y'all may have, finances on your mind this week. This is just, again, Pentacles are your physical world, your physical reality. So feeling wealth in certain areas of your life as well. Okay. So this is really nice. Even spiritually, don't forget there's that spiritual energy with Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus. Okay. That's your 9th house of spirituality. Yep. King of Pentacles is Taurus. You even see the bull all over his throne, right? So really love that, tapping into that energy. This is really, this is good. You're good. You're really good. So yes, you're moving into abundance now. You're moving into abundance, which is really nice. Let's get to your stuff. Virgo, oh my goodness. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me. I'm going to tell my mom now when I see her in a few days. And because she's a Virgo now, and if you like this reading, did I already say that? I love y'all. Okay. So Virgo, yeah, there is going to be something that this week, wow, you got so many pentacles here. There's a lot of money stuff. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacle cards. Okay. So let's get started. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo, let's talk. Okay. Let's talk. This is absolutely amazing. This is a Virgo card, by the way. And so you see it's raining pentacles in the form of the Tree of Life. This is a very significant card. This is, remember, I talked about your physical realm, your physical reality. This is coming into it now. So being very aware. And I want you to put a lot of focus on that too. Okay. So moving into abundance, the wealth in your life. So being aware of that, and even family energy. Okay. You see the 3 generations of family here. Okay. And so there's a lot of family energy. There's a lot of abundance here. This is a card of prosperity. This is a card of success. This is the you made it card. But what's really interesting here is that this card is associated with inheritance. Okay. So there could be something about inheritance. As I said, you have Venus, the North Node, this eclipse, this new moon, new cycle, new beginnings, all in Aries that rules your 8th house. Okay. An 8th house inheritance. So there could be something there. I really want you to explore that. I really want you to put your energy there. This is, there's so much comfort here. This is really, really nice. Some of y'all could be moving. Are y'all moving? So anyway, you could have thought about it toward the end of last year too. Or something with real estate, but even so, let's keep going. You have the 8 of Swords in your external factors area, okay? So we call this the self-victim card, and so I really want you to pay attention to this card, okay? Because she put herself in this situation where she is refusing to see her truths, to confront her truths, even her fears, okay? She's blindfolded, she's bound. You see this, all the swords surrounding her. So in her head, she thinks she's built this fortress to protect herself. The reality is it's a prison, okay? And the swords are the mental suit, so prison of your thoughts. So there is something around you that I don't want you to make any decisions based out of fear. I want you to really be honest with yourself as well. If you feel that there are people that are not seeing eye to eye with you, have that conversation. Remember, communication is going to be key, especially when Mercury is retrograde, because a lot of people could say things they didn't mean. A lot of things could be misinterpreted as well. I want you to be able to do that. I want you to be able to confront and remember, the 8th house, there's this intensity to the 8th house as well. So things could be, especially with this eclipse, there could be some powerful things that come up, especially also with Mars conjuncting Saturn. There could be that, remember what I said, something testing you, some big squeeze, but I just want you to recognize that. Possibly with career here, when you look at what's happening with your entire spread, there could be something there. But this card is a Gemini card anyway. Gemini does rule your 10th house of career. But keep that in mind. You want to be honest with yourself. You want to be able to confront any fears if you have any fears this week, or any low energy frequencies. You just want it to hit the road, because look at all this amazing stuff happening. Now, the other thing is, remember I said there's a lot of activity in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, especially where you'll feel that squeeze with Mars and Saturn. Okay, Mars can be very conflicty, very aggressive, competitive, and then Saturn, all about limitations. So when they're getting together, there could be that squeeze with a partnership, okay? Whether career, whether love, romance, what resonates with you, okay? And it could be that person that may not be telling you something or afraid to talk to you about something. So just remember, keep your lines of communication open. You have the Knight of Pentacles now. So you see you've got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. And the 10 of Pentacles. Who are you? This is insane. This is really crazy. And the Knight of Pentacles, by the way, Virgo, another Virgo card. So this card is attributed to Virgo. Wow, this is really crazy. And so, yeah, you're definitely, money is on your mind. Wealth is on your mind. And again, if you are not here, if you're literally Keanu Reeves watching this video, right, fellow Virgo like y'all, and you got enough money. You got enough money, all right? You're sitting on gold bars and you're saying, Jimmy, tell me something. I got enough money. Well, tell me something else. Remember what I said. What have you invested in? What do you want to invest in? This is long-term, in it to win it energy, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So it seems like there is some seeds that you've planted, okay? And now it's like reaping the rewards now. Reaping the rewards. It's all you want. You want this longevity to something. Again, it can be a partnership relationship that is something that you're thinking about. But you did get the Five of Cups in your final outcome. All right. So this is very interesting. One of the reasons why I want you to communicate is not only is your ruling planet retrograde. So again, communicate, reassess things too, but just know there could be some miscommunication. So keep those lines of communication open. Remember that I said also earlier that you only got one cup card in your main spread. It's in your challenge area. Now you got the Five of Cups. Okay. Two things here. One, this card is actually attributed to Mars and Scorpio. It's a Scorpio card. Scorpio rules your third house of communication. Okay. And remember, there's family energy that's happening too for y'all. And so third house rules siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, even neighbors. I feel like a lot of you are moving or something about real estate's coming up. Anyway, this obviously you can see this person looking back to the spilled cups, all that wine spilling out. He's so laser focused on the spilled cups, he can't see the two full cups behind him. Okay. All he's got to do is look up. What did I say earlier about the past? Distinguishing nostalgia, those fun moments and parts of the past that you just want to make history. You've got to stop looking at the past. There could be something here where, again, there's going to be some things resurfacing from the past, quite likely, okay? And it could be something that, has this emotional impact on you, especially if it has to do with partnerships and relationships, because that's where you're going to feel that squeeze. Pick up those two cups behind you. There's so much hope here, okay? There's so much hope. There's so much, I can get through this. So a lot of this is emotional healing, right? Healing from these spilled cups. All right. Now, the other thing is you can see that there's water going under the bridge. Take that as a sign, okay? Take that as a sign, especially because you do have this Seven of Wands in your crown. But I'll even clarify that one for you. How much? Okay, I'll clarify. Yeah, you're gonna be you let this go. You heal from it. Go at your own pace, though, okay? Because there is going to be something likely that is going to be that you see as like, oh, bummer, okay? But if you can heal from that, if you can move forward from that, you got the Page of Wands. You let this new thing come into your life during the week of the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. So keep that in mind. Page of Wands, really transformative energy, especially with all the males. All the males in the court cards in the wand suit, okay, they have this transformative quality. They all wear the tunics or have something with the salamander in them, which, is just it's transformation in the simplest way, but you see it all over his tunic, okay? Now, he also stands in a deserted landscape. And so there's a reason for that, because you can see the leaves sprouting from his wand. This page has the power to turn that deserted landscape into this lush, verdant garden of his passions, of everything that he wants. I mean, wands are your passion, your ideas too. Remember, you have that Mercury Kazemi that's happening. So there could be this explosion of creativity, new ideas that are coming through, but whatever you're passionate about, what are you passionate about? Because there's something new happening here, okay? Something new coming through. And remember, pages are messengers, so it could be this message that you receive. But if you are holding on to the past, if you are not letting go of the past, or in this mindset where there's so much taking up your headspace, it's almost like you won't allow room, right, for this to come through. All right, so you got to make room for that. You have to have healing from this and some closure from this for that Page of Wands energy to come through. And remember, did I say earlier career stuff? There is career stuff. Page of Wands are very career, enterprise, job related as well. So there could be something there coming through. I mean, you definitely are on that path. There's just something that, again, Mars conjuncting Saturn, you are going to feel a squeeze. It can have to do with partnerships, relationships, maybe career related, but you're on this path where you're moving into this amazing path where it's almost like You know what you want. Nothing's going to stop you, but there is going to be something that you may have to spend some time really thinking about, okay? Really thinking about, especially, remember what I said, use Mercury retrograde, use it to your advantage to reassess things, to rethink things, and then on Thursday, have that moment, that light bulb moment, that moment of clarity with the Kazemi. So Virgo, with that said, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. I'm gonna find out from my mom too. And I'll see you next week. Next week we go into Taurus season. It's a whole thing. We have the Jupiter Uranus conjunction again. I talked about that we're gonna talk more about it next week. Okay, thanks so much, Virgo. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.